Hey guys! So, school. Whether we want it to or not, it has arrived or is about to very shortly. And I personally start school tomorrow, or well, I guess today by the time this video goes up. Some of us may be excited about going back to school, but if you're anything like me, then you're not too happy about it. I mean, I would be a lot more open about going back to school if it was just about going to class and learning and then taking a test. But all of the assignments and the essays, the deadlines, the presentations, that is the stuff that I dread. So to help out with this dreadful time of the year and to get just a little bit more excited about it, what do? I go school supply shopping. Because I think when you're excited about the materials that you're using at school, I think you tend to do a little bit better. I mean, at least that's what I think. I much rather take notes with some colorful, fun pens as opposed to just some boring wooden pencils, you know? You feel me? So I went to Target, big surprise, I know, right? And today I'm going to show you the new things that I got for back to school. So the first half of this video is going to be like a haul, and then the second half will be more of like a back to school essentials type of thing where I show you things that I'm going to plan on taking to school, but they're things that I didn't just get, like I've had them last year or I've just had them a while. So from Target, yeah, most of this stuff is from Target. I think there might have been one other store that I went to. I think I got one thing there, but yeah, most of this stuff is from Target. The first things that I got are some notebooks, of course. So I think I went a little bit notebook crazy. I got 5 black ones, and then I also got 1, 2, 3, 4 colored ones. Oh no, oops. I got a wide ruled one on accident. I meant to get all college ruled, but that's okay. All of these other ones are. So no big deal. These were only 17 cents each. That's why I got so many of them. And I like to have an individual notebook for each class. I have done the thing before where you get the big 3-subject, 5-subject notebooks, but for this year I just wanted to have the individual ones. And what I plan to do to make these a little bit more exciting is to take some scrapbooking paper, which I have a ton of, and just cut it to fit the size of the cover and then glue it to the front here. So I'm thinking like some floral patterns or something like that. Just something to make it look less boring. Oh, and by the way, I'm also really happy that these have like the little perforated lines here on the side so that you can rip the pages out, because I just hated those ones where like when you rip it out it still keeps like the spiral looking edge, and I don't even know if they make those anymore, but thankfully, I didn't even find them. Then I also got 2 more notebooks. So I got this one because it's pink and it has stripes on it. But I only got one of these because they did cost a little bit more than 17 cents, which is the same deal with this one. But I got this one because it's my favorite color and it's 5-star, which these notebooks tend to be a little bit better quality. So let me check my receipt. So I got 9 of those notebooks for 17 cents, totaling $1.53. And then the pink striped notebook was 65 cents, but then the 5-star notebook was $1.97. So I got those 9 plain notebooks for less than the price of the one 5-star one. So I guess I just like to have a variety, and I'm probably going to put the 5-star one in like my binder or something. And no, I am not taking 11 classes because I do have 11 notebooks there, but I just like to have a lot of extra paper because you go through paper so fast in school, especially if you have classmates that are always asking for some. Then I just got some dividers to put inside my binder. I'm sorry if there's like a glare from the plastic when I'm showing you these things, but yeah, I just plan on putting this inside my binder, and then for each of the tabs have one like for homework, one for tests and quizzes, stuff like that to help keep me organized. Ooh, okay, and this I am so excited about. So I got myself a new planner, organizer, calendar, agenda thing. So I'm going to write all my homework assignments in here to keep me on track with everything. everything, and it also even comes with a little bookmark inside. So I plan on using this for other things as well, like just in life in general, because I am a huge planner, list maker. I mean, of all the apps on my phone, the one that I use the most is the Notes app. Yeah, like more so than texting and phone calls. I really like this one because of all the pinks. Like, I like this shade of pink. And I'm hoping to get another one of these for next year if I do end up liking it, because they did have some other colors too. Then I just got some mechanical pencils because I cannot stand the ones that you have to sharpen. So these are just the Bic Extra Sparkle pencils. They're 0.7 lead. There's 8 of them. There's different colors. And these are number 2 pencils, so you can use these for the standardized test and for use on Scantrons and such. Then I also got some lead refills, and it also comes with a little eraser, although I'm not sure if I'm even going to be in need of this, because I'm definitely more of a pen person. I only use pencils if the teacher requires it or for tests and stuff. So you know, I mean, it's always nice to have some extra lead, and I'm sure it will get used eventually. And then I got some Post-it mark flags, and I've never used these before, but I wanted to try them out, and I thought that these colors were really pretty, and I like that with these, rather than as opposed to like a regular bookmark, that you can actually mark where you want it on the page, like to mark the paragraph or whatever. Ooh, and then I'm also really excited about these. I got some gel pens. There's 12 colors, and I think these are great for note-taking because you can like color coordinate each section or underline important things, and using color, it just makes it more fun. Then I just got some index cards, and I'm probably going to be needing more of these. This is 100, but I do cut them in half down the center here, so I get more use out of them. But yeah, this is like one of my #1 study tools. I use them for vocab and things like that to help me study. And then the last thing that I got is my mini pink wet brush. I had the big size of this also in pink, and I like to carry a hairbrush around with me all the time, and just the regular size one is probably a little bit too big, so I thought I would get the matching set. And also, I mean, come on, it's just like so cute, you can't resist it. Alright, so that was my haul, and now I'm going to show you the other things that I consider to be my back to school essentials. So the first thing, of course, is a backpack. So I have this one that I got last year, and it just has one main compartment here, and then a zipper inside of there, and then also one other compartment or pocket in the front. But then I also have this tote bag that I got last year as well, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. I might alternate between the two depending on what type of stuff I need for that day, or I might just get a new bag altogether. Who knows? We'll see. Then I just have a white binder. I think this is the 1-inch one. Ow, I just whacked myself in the head. And I'm just going to put the dividers that I showed you earlier in here, as well as some paper. And I also like to put my schedule in the front here, especially during the first couple weeks of school, because it helps me to remember where my classes are and what times they're at. Then I have this big file folder subject organizer, and it has 7 pockets inside, and I primarily use this for organization at home. So what I'll do is I'll put any graded homework or tests and quizzes inside of here, things that I don't really need at the moment, but that I don't want to throw away because it's stuff that I might need later on. You just never want to throw anything away until you actually have gotten your grade and the class is completely over, because you never know if you're going to need something later. And see, I actually still have some papers from last time in here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's like some chemistry stuff. Then I have this little floral pencil case to put my pens, pencils, highlighters, and such. And I really like how small and compact this is, because at most I'm only going to need just like 2 pens, 2 pencils, and a highlighter. So speaking of highlighters, I have this yellow Sharpie brand one, and I only have one highlighter right now because I prefer to use like the gel pens that I showed you earlier instead. Oh, where'd they go? Where'd they go? I also had some 2 big pens. They came in a pack. It was like a pink one and a purple one. Not pink and purple ink, like just, you know, like a pink pen and a purple pen, but just like regular ink. And I don't know what happened to them. I wanted to show you guys, but they were basically just like, I think they had like a floral pattern or something on them, and they were like really girly looking. So I wish I could show you those, but I can't find them for some reason, so I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm going to need pens. Then I have a calculator. This is by Texas Instruments, and it is the TI-30XS. Now, I think that this is just a scientific calculator, and thankfully I'm done with my math classes, so I'm not going to need any other crazy calculator. I'm just going to have like one science class, I think. Depending on your teacher and depending on what math you're in, you might even need a graphing calculator, which, just to warn you guys, those can be pretty expensive. Then I have an EOS lip balm. This is the Vanilla Mint, and I got this a few months ago, but I just haven't opened it yet. And I have a lot of EOS lip balms, but I just think it's a little bit more exciting when you have a new one for back to school, and I also haven't tried this one yet. And then the last thing I always like to have with me is a water bottle. I use this on a daily basis, so that's why I have water in it now. But it's important to have water with you, of course, to stay hydrated. But for me personally, having water with me all the time, it just gives me some type of comfort, because I'm always worried that I'm going to have some type of like coughing attack. Has this ever happened to you where like you're just in class, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just start coughing up a storm? Like, I don't know, I guess you choked on air or something, and you just like, you start tearing up, and then people are staring at you, and your coughing is just, it's so loud. And then there's that other kind of cough that I've experienced where it's like you're just trying to hold it all in, and you're like, and it just basically feels like you can't breathe. And during those times, all that I would wish for is like, oh my gosh, I wish I had some water with me right now. So water, yes, good to have, good to have. Okay, so that was my back to school supplies haul, as well as my back to school essentials. There could be a few other things that I still need to get, but I just don't know what they are yet because, you know, I need to attend class first to see what type of materials I will need, but for now I think I'm pretty good. So I hope you guys liked this video, and hopefully it was helpful, especially for those of you who haven't started school yet. Maybe now you can be a little bit more prepared. And for everyone going to school, I hope we can all stay focused and work really hard. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!